We are going to start. Hello and welcome to the African Leaders of Tomorrow closing ceremony. We are very happy that you have joined us with us. We are glad to be having the final closing ceremony. We've had a full 16 weeks of the program starting in June to September, and we're very happy that all our learners have been able to finish this program. I want to remind us that the African Leaders of Tomorrow program was a scholarship program that was funded by the Global Affairs Canada and the Mastercard Foundation. And this program was administered and managed by the Canadian Bureau for International Education, and AAPAM and IPAC delivered this program over the 16 weeks. What a joy it has been to have all of you, and we're glad that you have made it to this part. With those few remarks, I would like to declare this closing ceremony open, and I would like to introduce us to our MC for today, Ms. Diana Bugaka from IPAC. You're very welcome to take over. Thank you.
Thank you, Julie. Welcome, everyone. And it's a pleasure to have everyone here today. It's been 16 great weeks of great learning, and it was a very great experience. So today I am going to introduce you to Ms. Larissa Bezo, who is the President and Chief Executive Officer of the Canadian Bureau for International Education, and she will say a few words.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone joining us today. As I'd like to begin by acknowledging that I'm connecting to you virtually from Ottawa, Canada, which is the traditional and unceded territory of the Algonquin and Anishinaabe peoples. And I would like to also take this moment to acknowledge that each of us are connecting from unique lands, beautiful lands, and to acknowledge the Indigenous peoples that have inhabited those lands across our many, many territories and spaces since time immemorial. And I'm really grateful to have the opportunity to connect with all of you today. As President and CEO of the Canadian Bureau for International Education, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to everyone online. I'm really honored to be here today with our colleagues from the Institute of Public Administration of Canada, IPAC, and the African Association of Public Administration and Management, AAPAM, to mark the closing of the Africa Online Leadership Certificate Program. As the national organization in Canada dedicated to the internationalization of education, we had a unique opportunity this year to create a suite of extension projects following the delivery of the African Leaders of Tomorrow Scholarship Program, which was financially supported by the Government of Canada through Global Affairs Canada and the Mastercard Foundation. The Africa Online Scholarship Certificate Program was one of these activities, supporting ALT alumni and also extended to members of the APAM Young Professionals Network, as well as alumni of the Programme Canadien de Bourse de la Francophonie, PCBF. So I warmly welcome all of the learners who came together over the 16 weeks to expand their leadership skills. I would like to acknowledge all of the learners, not only those who will be receiving certificates today, yet also those that were not able to participate in or complete the program. The program was designed and delivered for the online environment, which we know presented both benefits and opportunities, but also some challenges. And the advantage of online learning is that it provides the opportunity to connect within the confines of very hectic and varied schedules and across obviously very huge geographic divides. But at the same time, we're very mindful of the restraints that exist as internet access, bandwidth, connectivity are not equally accessible by all. And this certainly reinforces for us at CBIE the value of technology, but also the limitations at that same time. And so I want to acknowledge each and every one of you, those who had a desire to connect, but perhaps were not fully able to leverage that opportunity because of some of those constraints, and those that were fortunate enough to be able to fully access the 16 weeks of leadership learning. But regardless of where you are in your learning journey, I want to commend you for your resilience, your commitment, and your dedication to your learning in service to your individual communities. I think of those well-used and well-thought words of Nelson Mandela. After climbing a great hill, one finds that there are many more hills to climb. And this certainly holds true for each of us and our engagement in lifelong learning as we strive to make a difference through our public policy and our public administration efforts. I hope that this is just the beginning of some lifelong connections that you have developed with peers online through this program. Our workforces are changing and our world certainly is changing at a very rapid pace. And within all of this, public servants, administrators, educators are working very hard to respond to these changes and to prepare our communities for the future, a future that we hope is more inclusive and sustainable. And this is a very important challenge for each and every one of us. That challenge requires us to create and to collaborate, to innovate, to really design inclusive spaces to help solve the issues facing us in this 21st century, those that bridge both local and global contexts. And it's certainly an exciting and important time. And I would like to congratulate each and every one of you for your achievements in this program. And I wish you the very best, both personally and professionally, as you move forward in your coming weeks and months. And may we all continue to support one another in building a prosperous and sustainable world for all and for our planet through our efforts in that public administration realm. Bonjour, bon après-midi et bonsoir à tous et toutes qui se joignent à nous aujourd'hui. En tant que présidente et chef de la direction du Bureau canadien de l'éducation internationale, je tiens à souhaiter une chaleureuse bienvenue à tous et toutes ceux qui sont en ligne avec nous aujourd'hui. Je suis honorée d'être ici aujourd'hui avec nos collègues de l'Institut d'administration publique du Canada et de l'Association africaine pour l'administration publique et le management pour marquer la clôture du programme en ligne de certificat en leadership africain. En tant que la seule organisation nationale au Canada dédiée entièrement à l'internationalisation de l'éducation, nous avons eu l'occasion unique cette année de créer une série de projets d'extension suite à la fin du programme de bourse Leader africain de demain, LAD, soutenu financièrement par le gouvernement du Canada, par l'intermédiaire Affaires mondiales Canada et la Fondation Mastercard. Ainsi, le programme de ligne de certificat en leadership africain nous a permis de soutenir les anciens et anciennes élèves du LAD et d'entendre cette opportunité aux membres du réseau des jeunes professionnels de l'APAM, ainsi qu'aux anciennes et anciennes élèves boursiers et boursières du programme canadien de bourse de la francophonie, PCBA. Je souhaite donc chaleureusement la bienvenue à tous et à toutes les apprenantes et apprenantes qui sont consacrés pendant 16 semaines pour développer leurs compétences en leadership. Je tiens à remercier tous les apprenants et toutes les apprenantes, non seulement ceux et celles qui ont reçu un certificat, mais aussi ceux et celles qui n'ont pas pu participer au programme ou le terminer. Ce programme a été conçu et dispensé dans un environnement en ligne, ce qui présente à la fois des avantages et des défis. L'avantage de l'apprentissage en ligne est qu'il offre la possibilité de se connecter indépendamment des agendas chargés ou très variés, et au-delà des distances géographiques considérables. En même temps, nous sommes conscients des contraintes liées à l'accès à l'Internet et à la connectivité. Cela renforce pour moi la valeur de la technologie et ses limites en même temps. Où que vous en soyez dans votre parcours d'apprentissage, je vous félicite pour votre résilience, votre engagement et votre dévouement à votre apprentissage au service de vos communautés. Je souviens les mots de Nelson Mandela. Après avoir gravi une grande colline, on découvre seulement qu'il y a beaucoup d'autres collines à gravir. Cela est certainement vrai pour chacun d'entre nous et notre engagement dans l'apprentissage tout au long de nos vies, professionnelles et personnelles. J'espère que ce n'est que le début d'une connexion à vie que vous avez développée en ligne avec vos pairs. Notre main-d'œuvre évolue et notre monde change. Et dans ce contexte, les fonctionnaires et les responsables de l'éducation travaillent dur pour répondre à ces changements et préparer nos communautés à un avenir que nous espérons sera plus inclusif et durable. Le défi pour nous tous est de la taille, de créer des espaces collaboratifs, innovants et créatifs pour résoudre les problèmes du XXIe siècle dans nos contextes locaux et mondiaux. C'est une période des plus passionnantes et des plus importantes. Félicitations à tous et toutes pour vos réalisations et bonne chance pour l'avenir. puissions-nous continuer à nous soutenir mutuellement dans la construction d'un monde prospère et durable pour tous et toutes et pour notre planète grâce à nos efforts en matière de politique publique. Merci.
Thank you very much, Larissa, for this beautiful message. Merci beaucoup, Larissa, pour ce fabuleux message. Je suis sûre qu'il va droit au cœur à tous les participants. So now we will leave the floor to David Fulford, who's the Chief Executive Officer of IPAC. David, to you.
Thanks very much, Diane. And great to be back with everyone. I also want to thank my staff, Diane, Pia, and Suzanne, for all the work that they've done to help organize this over the last number of months. I've heard a lot of positive feedback, so I just want to acknowledge their efforts. You know, this is a really exciting time for IPAC. We're going into our 75th year. And of course, as many of you know, we're Canada's largest public sector professional organization. And today we have an event for new professionals. So we're gathering new professionals from across Canada to provide them with an opportunity to develop their leadership skills. It also runs tomorrow. And then in February, we have our leadership conference coming up, and we'll have many other events in the new year that we'll be announcing. And of course, leading up to our annual conference in September to celebrate our 75th anniversary. So please, keep an eye on our website, and we hope that you'll participate in some of our events. And as you know, we have 18 regions across Canada, so we have many, many professionals that we can tap into on a daily basis to help people at the federal, municipal, and provincial level and academic in the challenges that they face around public policy or administration. And we'll continue to tap into that expertise, and many of you benefited from it with this most recent program. As Diane mentioned, this particular leadership certificate program came out of the ALT program, and we're really happy that everyone participated. And I want to congratulate all of you for getting through it. You know, from my perspective, I think it's really important that what IPAC does, it provides practical experience to help public sector leaders. And that's why when we look at our program, we want to make sure that at the end, we set people up for success. And in this particular case, we had a chance to tap into Canadian expertise, African expertise, and international. And I think it was important to recognize the challenges that leaders face in Africa and not just try and take the challenges that we have in Canada and transpose those. Instead, it's important to hear from diverse voices and to have different perspectives. You know, I look at some of the topics that were covered around here, and of course, everything from leadership theories to communication, which I think is so important in leadership, building teams, stress management. Oh, stress management. As a leader, it's one thing you'll want to tap into on a regular basis. And of course, many of these things you can use in your regular life. You can also use them in volunteer work and other activities. But one of the things that certainly caught my eye was the importance of creating a vision and coaching and mentoring. You know, as a leader, you have to have that vision for your staff. You have to have the ability and opportunity to deal with those. And then lastly, crisis management. You're always going to face something. You know, there will be a lull at some point in your career, but I can guarantee you that just around the corner will be another challenge. So finally, I just want to congratulate you. And I want to say that I think that what we've offered you is going to set you up for success. And I would encourage you to continue to visit our website and also to look for opportunities where IPAC can bring our expertise to help you in the future and moving forward. So once again, congratulations. It's great that you're a part of this, and we're very, very happy. Thank you, Diane.
Thank you, David, for these great words of encouragement. Merci, David, pour l'encouragement. Et je suis sûre que tous ces participants sont contents d'avoir entendu cela. So now we go to Dr. George Kojo-Scott, who's the Secretary General of the African Association for Public Administration and Management, AAPAM. Up to you.
Thank you very much, Diane. Let me appreciate the presence of Ms. Larissa Bezu, who is the President and Chief Executive of the CBIE, Mr. David Fulford, Kathleen, with whom we have worked very hard, and my secretariat, APAM secretariat staff, for doing such a very good work in this partnership. But I want to comment that the Executive Committee, the Council, and the entire fraternity of the African Association for Public Administration and Management are very much excited for the successful outcome of this Africa Leadership of Tomorrow Art Leadership Certificate Program, which we are ending today as the closing ceremony. We are very grateful to the Canadian Bureau of International Education for facilitating this training program. We are similarly thankful to the Institute of Public Administration Canada for our collaboration as joint implementers of this program. APAM has worked for many years with IPAC, and we are very thankful to them and hope that this relationship will continue. But most importantly, we are thankful to the Mastercard Foundation and the Global Affairs Canada. Through their support, young Africans were able to attain master's degrees from reputable Canadian universities and return to the continent of Africa to contribute towards development. Their support was also extended to the Young Professional Network and PCBF, which culminated in this leadership certificate program that we are witnessing today. We sincerely thank you for investing in young Africans, and by so doing, you have contributed to the future of the continent leadership. Let me also express thankful to all our facilitators who delivered exciting and knowledgeable presentations and assisted our learners to gain so much knowledge within a short period of 16 weeks. Yes, this leadership training program has been a long journey, yet it has been one that is filled with very educative, insightful, and interactive sessions. We have had exciting presentations, relevant themes, relevant topics, relevant discussions from excellent facilitators. The participation of our scholars and learners have also been immense. To our learners who participated in this program, we have strong belief and strong impression that all these sessions will greatly impact on your career and attitude of you as young leaders and change your perspectives in matters of leadership to build the African continent. We want to see them do things differently to merit the knowledge and capacity that they have gained from these sessions. For us as APAM, as you all know, APAM is an international professional organization which seeks to promote best practice, professionalism, and excellence in public administration. Our aim is to deliver our mandate through an array of programs that include research, consultancy, innovation, awards, conferences, and capacity building, such as this one. Our membership is open to all in all the 54 African countries, international organizations, donor agencies, private sector, civil society organizations, young professionals, and many others. As part of our mandate, we shall continue to strongly pursue efforts to build the leadership capacity on the continent, particularly among the youth who are future leaders. We will therefore continue the ongoing discussion with the CBIE to see how best we will continue with regular leadership training and capacity building of the youth in Africa. CBIE and APAM is currently working on another webinar scheduled for the end of November, and we are also very grateful to that. But I also want to take the opportunity to inform you that from 15th to 19th of this month, APAM is collaborating with the United Nations DESA in holding a one-week leadership conference in Mombasa, Kenya. We invite all of you. You can still register, just use telephone call and you will be there. On this note, on behalf of APAM Executive Committee, the Council and Fraternity, I congratulate all those who are earning their certificates today and wish them success in their future endeavor. I thank all of you.
Thank you, Dr. George. This is for the very beautiful words. Now we will pass over to Dr. Purity Gitonga, who is a governance expert. Dr. Purity Gitonga is a governance expert, and she has previously served as a director of National Integrity Academy and the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission of Kenya.
Thank you very much, Diana. May I say good afternoon, good morning to all of you. I'm sorry I'm not visible. My cameras are challenged. And thank you very much for the opportunity to be with you today. Congratulations to the class, ATL class. Thank you to the all sponsoring organizations. Thank you to the organizing committee, organizing organization, and to other facilitators. I'll be brief and say that the topic of the class was timely, discussing leadership. It's very timely because where there's good leadership, there's good governance. Allow me to focus on one key thing that in Africa, I would say, and other developing countries, there are challenges of governance as far as accountability is concerned, as far as values are concerned, as far as delivering, service delivery is concerned. I thought that this afternoon I would just be quick and mention that when we talk of leadership, just remind ourselves about one key aspect, self-leadership, because we may develop all other aspects of leadership and fail to develop self-leadership. If our countries, if organizations, if our institutions are to deliver on our objectives and the mandate. On self-leadership, I'm focusing on this because if anybody is to lead others, they first must ask themselves, what kind of leader am I if you are to attain good governance in organizations? And specifically, quote, the experts on leadership who have said that the first person that you have to conquer is yourself. So a leader has to take his own lead before taking the role of leading others. And the leader who is not able to lead themselves cannot lead others. I think that's a challenge I want the class to go with about self-leadership, and particularly thinking of the words of Lao Tzu, who said, mastering others is strength, but mastering yourself is true power. So I want to emphasize that as we go out after attaining the certificate that you have attained, we go with some action point as to what kind of leader am I? Am I able to lead myself? Suppose I was a follower of myself, would I love that? And particularly focusing on the 4 pillars of self-development, that we may give ourselves an assignment to discover our true self, and particularly ask what kind of values do we uphold? Do we uphold the value of integrity, the value of accountability, of commitment and passion? And what about the vision that we bear? Self-acceptance for who we are, self-management for those weaknesses and gaps that we have, and finally, having a mindset of self-growth. So that's an assignment I'm giving all of us, that as we talk of governance, we must begin with self. What kind of leader am I? Would I be able to follow myself if I were my own leader? And emphasize that we need to develop our vision, as it could have been discussed throughout the sessions, and also develop the spirit of venture and the spirit of victory. Those are my clarion calls: vision, venture, and victory as we think of leadership. And thank you very much for this opportunity. I thank you all that we attain good governance in our institutions, in our country. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kitonga. Thank you very much for your great speech. Now I will give the floor to Dr. Priska Oluoj, who is the Director Linkage and Collaborations at the Kenya School of Government.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're hearing me from. My name is Priska Oluoj, Director Linkages and Collaborations from the Kenya School of Government. I wish to start by thanking the African Association of Public Administration and Management, AAPAM, for giving the school this opportunity to be part of the African Leaders of Tomorrow Scholarship Program in a very special way. There were a number of partners in this program, but I think for us as the Kenya School of Government, we felt particularly privileged to also be part of the curriculum development together with AAPAM, and I do believe we did a good job. I personally was also involved, together with colleagues, in facilitating some of the modules. I don't know whether the participants still remember me, but I still warmly remember you, dear participants, and how enthusiastically and warmly you received the lessons of leadership as we looked at different dynamics, and particularly team leadership, which indeed, as said by my predecessor speaker, begins with that self-leadership. I recognize the funding agencies that made this possible. Mastercard Foundation, Global Affairs Canada, partner CBIE, IPAC, and of course AAPAM for stepping up to be a leader and to give us this opportunity, this platform to bring this wonderful program to these participants. Allow me to recognize the other facilitators who also developed the different curricula that were used for this program. Because yes, the participants, we applaud you today, but without that work done by the facilitators, done by the curriculum developers, by the moderators, translators today, and translators throughout this program, because we thank God that we were able to follow through the learnings in our different languages, the learning would have been incomplete. So we applaud you all and we congratulate you as we celebrate our graduates today. On behalf of the Kenya School of Government, which is a national school of government here in Kenya, focusing on public management and leadership governance matters, it is my greatest pleasure to address a brand new breed of world leaders, because I am certain we will be hearing about you. Those who have just completed this unique program. In fact, I must confess, I was a little envious and I wished I was younger to fit in the age bracket that was going through this. Because indeed, you do have a unique opportunity to have met different people from all over the world, but above all, to have gone through such wonderful value-adding content, which I believe you are already practicing in your different spheres of life, as mentioned again by another speaker, not only at work, but also socially. Nelson Mandela rightfully said, a fundamental concern for others in our individual and community lives would go a long way in making the world a better place. So we must passionately dream of that better place, which begins with me, to be the change that I want to see. This can only be achieved through leadership, and great leadership for that matter. This is the reason for this program. Leadership is a journey. It is quite different to be in class than to actually be acting out, to be making those decisions in real time. Personally, my work in my PhD study has been on that, ethical sensitivity in decision making. How do I want to live, and how do I want to live with others today, now? There is no manual. Nonetheless, the learning you have received has definitely given you an opportunity to be able to start this journey and to walk along it with elegance. But remember, you will also make some mistakes. Those mistakes should also be part and parcel of your journey. Hopefully there will be few and not disastrous. But learning from your own and learning from other people's mistakes and correcting those errors as you go along is also important, just as learning the great things that you have learned through this program. The program should be transformational for you, which means that positive change should be evident in your operations, in your behavior, in your conduct, little things, in the way that you think, in the way you speak, in the way you treat people above all. Remembering that leadership is not about titles. Leadership, especially leadership of self, leadership even without having that position at the top of the pinnacle, is about service. And leaders must continue in the quest for knowledge. As you step out of this program to continue in your employment spaces, remember that the work has just begun. Roll up your sleeves, give your best each and every day. Congratulations, and do not forget that very critical area of your emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, because through that, you will be more self-aware, self-motivated, more empathetic, and definitely improve on your social skills. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you, AAPAM, for always calling upon the Kenya School of Government to partner with you. And we look forward to you expanding your platform for us so that we too can partner with IPAC, with CBIE, with Mastercard, and so many other wonderful partners that you have. We are ready and we are committed to be good partners to AAPAM and to the rest of you here. Thank you. Good afternoon.
Thank you very much, Dr. Oluoch. That was a great, great, great speech. I think it'll be hard for someone to follow back, to follow behind you. All right, so now I give the floor to Ms. Prudence Kwesa from Zambia.
Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Prudence Kwesa. I'm Records Management Systems Development Officer under the Public Service Management Division in Zambia, the home of the mighty Victoria Falls. So my task today is very simple. I'm here to say thank you to our facilitators as well as the program developers. I'm sure you agree with me when I say whether our heroes are Nelson Mandela, Professor Lumumba, Kwame Nkrumah, or Kenneth David Kaunda, or even Tommy Douglas if you're in Canada, chances are that leading others made them who they are. So we know these noble people today because of their outstanding leadership qualities. The Africa Leadership Certificate Program has equipped us learners with abilities to be leaders of tomorrow. We will grow with these abilities even further, as achieving success in leadership requires a lot of self-awareness and taking responsibility. I believe we have acquired the skills needed to be great leaders. We have developed a solid understanding of various strategies for leading and inspiring others. We have also learned best practices in leadership. So as graduates, our aim will be to use the skills that we have learned from this program. This important class has fully equipped us with skills that will add to practice as well as will add purpose to. In this way, we are going to leave the world a better place than we found it. I would like at this point to thank the Canadian Bureau for International Education, the Institute of Public Administration of Canada, IPAC, and the Africa Association for Public Administration and Management, AAPAM, for developing and delivering on point this comprehensive and professional learning program. The program has delivered on practical skills and connected us, the learners, to leading experts from Africa as well as Canada in the field of public administration. So we sincerely say thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to get to learn so many wonderful things about leadership. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Prudence, and I'm sure this is just one of many programs to come. So I would leave the floor now. We will be awarding the certificate. So I leave the floor to Julie.
Thank you, Diane, for taking us through that first part of the program. I'm glad to be with you for this exciting part of the program. As has already been mentioned, this was a 16-week program, and we understand of the different situations that were happening in the world, including COVID-19, family commitment, and work obligation. So for that reason, we understand that some of the timelines that we had given would not be met. So for today, we will be giving certificates, but the program has already extended some timelines to a few of us so that we have the hope that everyone will be able to complete this program. So today I will present to you the graduates for the leadership program. So sorry, just 1 minute. Presenting the certificate to Mr. Abdullahi Latif Al-Hassan. Congratulations. Miss Irene Grace Anyango. Congratulations. Edmond Bandauko, congratulations. Abdullahi Bari, congratulations. Ahmed Elfmi, congratulations. Herodia Ingongo, congratulations. Garba Abdul Isaka, congratulations. Faith Gabona Kagondi, congratulations. Nakamau Kakanda Sikala, congratulations. Elizabeth Kanshala, congratulations. Lucia Katinga, congratulations. Prudence Kwesa, congratulations. Doreen Kiasimire, congratulations. Boitumole Letsogo, congratulations. Rajab Lukwago, congratulations. John Manga, congratulations. Paul Bua, congratulations. Isaac Mpinda, congratulations. Esnat Mtonga, congratulations. Can you be able to see my screen?
Yes.
Great. Miriel Floke Akasen, congratulations. Parahasina Antirakasin.
Sorry, we don't see that one. We don't see those ones.
Okay, just 1 minute. Okay, congratulations, Miriel Flor Akese. Farahasina Andriatisilvana, congratulations. Bubaka Bari, congratulations. Ali Konde, congratulations. Solange Judith Fadbahaun, congratulations. Abubakar Fofana, congratulations. Kadiatau Fofana, congratulations. Pierre Isarau Gawanaka, congratulations. Khadija Kandi, congratulations. Abdullahi Ki, congratulations. Salisau Mahamane Murtala, congratulations. Mamadou Malal Balde, congratulations. Jude Manizia, congratulations. And the final group, can you see the final group?
That nope.
Okay, my sincere apologies for this. I will just read the names. I'm not sure why the screen is not sharing, but I have Miss Agnes Makamane, congratulations. I have Mark Monongong, congratulations. I have Antunes Mwakwez, congratulations. I have Ndeyane Boyata Ndiyane, congratulations. Marofatu Ogausan, congratulations. Sheikh Omar Sarah, congratulations. Patricia Ozunaget Epse Ontachagat, congratulations. Abdul Diop Sal, congratulations. Abdul Haq Sani, congratulations. Naitio Dite Salimata Sanogo, congratulations. Kathia Talon, congratulations. Ibrahim Traore, congratulations. Caroline Adina Zanki, congratulations. That is the list that we have today. As we said, we have 61 certificates that we are giving out today. We will send the soft copies, and then we will also send you hard copies to all the graduates for today. However, we shall be sending the rest of the certificates to all our 160 learners as soon as we complete all the levels of assessment. So with those few remarks, I congratulate the class of 2021 on leadership. As you've heard, leadership begins from the self, and we hope that through this program, you'll be able to take up your leadership position within your different countries, within your different institutions, and even as you venture into fields of education, academia, and research. As an institution, APAM, of course, as Dr. Scott has said, offers our support to all of you. We have offered our support in terms of membership to the different networks and platforms that APAM has to offer for you. So take advantage of all these platforms. You can research and write articles for AJPAM and newsletters. So we completely open ourselves to all the learners. Thank you so much and congratulations.
Congratulations again to everyone. Now I leave the floor to Dr. Scott for a final word.
Thank you very much, Diane. I think on behalf of APAM and everybody, including CBIE, we are very grateful to all of you for such a very beautiful closing ceremony. And I believe the whole of Africa is also thankful to you. But I want to emphasize again our gratitude to Mastercard and the Global Foundation, to CBIE and Madam, the Chief Executive of CBIE. We are grateful to IPAC. We are grateful to all the speakers, Dr. Kitonga, Dr. Priska Oluch, and my secretariat, APAM, great work done. We should also thank Kathleen, Madam Kathleen and Karen of CBIE, whom we have worked so hard through very complicated routes to achieve such a success. But we must also thank our beautiful Emcee, Diane, for doing such a beautiful work this afternoon. My main comment now is that leadership capacity building is not a one-day, one-go of activity. So we have finished awarded the certificate, but that is not the end. This relationship of APAM between CBIE, IPAC, and all of you must continue. And we must find a way of continuing. Otherwise, we have awarded certificates, but people will go astray very soon. We don't want that to happen. So let us hold them tight and ensure that we continue with this program. So I urge Madam Larissa Bezo and her team to come up with a program of liaising with us to continue with such a beautiful program. To our graduates and learners, congratulations to all of you. And as has been said, that is not the end. Your attitude, hard work, innovation, and all that is very important. APAM will respect compiling the list and will continue to liaise with you. I want to let CBIE and all of you know that APAM has great facilitators, and I believe you have noticed that already, and you have some of them here. And we are prepared to place all our platform and our systems at your disposal to ensure that we succeed in future programs. COVID has learned us bitter lessons as well as good lessons. I believe that as leaders and as people who are facilitating various programs, we'll take all this into consideration. On this note, I'm happy that we have come to such a beautiful closing ceremony. I thank all of you and wish all of you the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Scott. I would like to invite everyone to please turn on your cameras so we can take a commemorative photo. Still waiting on a few here. Julie?
Okay.
Right. Okay. 1 second, sorry. Okay, ready. Right, thank you. Just one more shot. Here. And awesome. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much for taking part in this wonderful ceremony. And we believe that this is not the last, it's just one of many more programs to come. And we look forward to a lot more participants and many more great teachers. Thank you. And have a good afternoon and good rest of your day. Good night.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.